Welcome to the next video. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all my top 5 Goosebumps episodes. I was scrolling through Netflix and I came across it and I was like, I used to watch these. Plus I also used to read them and I gave it a go again. And yeah, I like them. They're not really scary per se, but it is in the horror genre, so I'd like to talk about them, share my opinions about it with y'all. So I think the first episode that I'm going to mention is the one called The Girl Who Cried Monster, Season 1, Episode 1. I think the reason I'm going to have it on my top 5 is because there's some stuff that even for like an older show and stuff, I was like, it kind of weirded me out. Not scared me, but there's something on there, that weirded me out. I'm not gonna have any spoilers on here. I would think most of everybody has watched it, but just in case, or maybe you haven't seen it in a while, want to be surprised, well, I'll just mention a little bit of stuff without having to actually spoil it. It's not a bad first introduction to the series, so I think it's worth checking out. If you have Netflix, go watch it. If you like the books better than shows, read the book. There's also books on them. I haven't read all the books. Like, I mostly did watch the shows over the books. I read some of them though. I do want to read them though. I want to get back to them. The next episode I'm going to mention on here is called It Came From Beneath the Kitchen Sink. Season 1, Episode 2. Now that one is not scary either. I think y'all will be able to handle that. But the reason I'm going to add it on here is because it was actually one of the very first few episodes of Goosebumps that I've watched before. First books I also read as well when I was a lot younger. Yeah, so there's this girl. She finds something under the sink. I don't think it's a spoiler, but a sponge. And the family moves in. The girl finds a sponge under the kitchen sink. After that, bad luck happens to her, stuff like that. And that's all it really is, bad luck. But I wouldn't say anything like terrifying or remotely scary. Again, I'm pretty sure anyone can watch that. I think even the newer generation of the kids can handle that. I mean, when I watched it, I don't remember. I might have been like 10 or 11, I think. I wasn't scared of it. I read the book fine. It's entertaining, but because it's one of the early things that introduced me to Goosebumps, it's kind of like a memory thing with me, so that's why I personally like it. The next episode I'm going to mention is called Welcome to Camp Nightmare. It's season 1, one of the early episodes. I don't want to say an exact number because there's a part 1 and part 2, and I don't know. I don't like it when they do that, but I'm just going to say part 1 and part 2. I found it kind of intriguing, kind of like interesting, They always leave you wondering with something at the end. It's weird, but yeah, I liked it. It was, kid goes to summer camp, you could say, and he meets the counselors, and someone's named Uncle Al. It's kind of weird. One of the counselors is pretty rude, and weird stuff goes around, basic horror camp stuff. Again, anyone can watch it with ease. It's just mostly an entertainment type of thing. As a kid, what got me interested in checking this next episode out was the title, Say Cheese and Die. That's what the next episode I'm going to mention is called. Season 1, Episode 13. Actually, the last episode of Season 1. I literally thought there would be death and stuff. I mean, it's a scary book it's supposed to be, and I didn't know much about the series at the time, so I was like, okay, maybe something major will happen in this book. But no, it's still, I don't know, it still leaves you wondering, weird endings, but it's a good view. There's a weird camera. The main character in this episode takes pictures and it doesn't lead to anything good. I think it's entertaining enough. You should check it out. Season 1, Episode 13. The last episode I have for this list is called Ghost Beach, Season 2, Episode 9. Now, I will say, I feel like this episode, it may have some darkness to it. Me, personally, I felt that way. So, there's two kids. They go to... I actually forgot. I think they go to their aunt and uncles. They're older, but they're not their grandparents, I believe. I forgot about that part, actually. But yeah, there's two kids. They go to their relative's house, an elderly couple, and they explore around the area and stuff. They see a bunch of like animal bones, and why I say it's darker is because they're dogs. They get eaten, and I don't know, it kind of hits me a certain way. And they meet up with two kids. They talk about something in the cave and then the ghost. And well, let's just say that kind of hits me hard with the dogs. And then I see something else towards the end involving the kids, and it's a little dark for me. Not scary, but it makes you wonder. And then it's all like, man, that's weird to look at. That is strange. I may have mentioned a few little extra stuff on here, but I assure you, you can watch it and don't worry. It's not actually what I mentioned on here. It's not gonna spoil the story or anything. Y'all can enjoy it peacefully. If y'all haven't watched it, I recommend you watch it. I think these were made back in the early 90s or late 90s. I don't remember exactly, but just know it's not like anything new, anything recent. I don't know if y'all will. I'm okay with watching older stuff, but this is back like in the 90s, I believe. So don't expect it to have like a bunch of all the new graphics and stuff like that. And things will sound different. People will look a little different. Just FYI, so y'all know what to expect. There's like 4 or 5 seasons, I believe. I watched some of them up to season 2. I do want to keep it up. It's been a while since I've seen the episodes. They may have not been scary, not even when I was a kid, I believe, but overall, I mean, they're entertaining. I'm okay with it. I definitely really didn't read all the books. I read fewer books, but I watched more of the movies. At some point, I'm gonna, even the books I have read, I'm gonna check them out. If you do watch my videos, comment below if you've seen any of the Goosebumps episodes. If you've read the books, let me know if you love them or hate them. But again, if you haven't, go check them out on Netflix. If you're actually watching this right now, thank you for following the journey and joining the chat. I hope to see you again on the next video, and even more of you on the next video. The more the better for me. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, share. And again, I hope y'all had a very great Christmas. We got one more holiday this year. We're almost there. Stay safe, everybody.